Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. As you can see here, it is time to get into a box of pennies. I have neglected my pennies for a very long time. I have so many pennies to go through, it is absolutely ridiculous. I have been trying to find silver, which silver has been very hard to find. I have gone through, I don't know how many half-dollar boxes. It has been ridiculous how many I have gone through and absolutely found nothing. In fact, my last two half-dollar boxes, somebody had actually opened the end of the Loomis rolls and searched through them and reused the Loomis rolls and packed the coins back in, closed the Loomis rolls back up, and used the box and I guess returned them. And I guess Loomis saw that and thought, they're already rolled up, and decided, we'll go ahead and ship these back out. And I ended up with those boxes, and both of them had already been searched, so I didn't even bother. So, like I said, I don't know how many boxes I have gone through, but it has been ridiculous. So, since I have a backlog of pennies, we will go through some pennies. I have not searched the ends of these. I did open to see if they were circulated, and they are. So I am going to go ahead, search these ends to see if there are any special enders, and we will get into this hunt and see what treasure is hiding in this box. Alright, before I get into my penny hunt, I want to give a huge shout out to CoinMan 5000, who also hunts pennies. He also does other things like currency hunts, he does half-dollar hunts, he goes to coin shops. He does a whole bunch of different other things. He melts copper. He does a whole bunch of different things. But on his Friday penny hunts, he gives away what he finds as far as his wheat pennies, and then he also adds stuff to his hunts. And one time I won one of his giveaways, and he was giving away copper rounds, and that got me interested in copper rounds, and I started collecting copper rounds, and now I have quite a big collection of those. And I wanted to give him a huge shout out because he sent me a gift. So let me show you what he sent, but I also wanted to give him a huge shout out because he is such a nice guy. I can't believe he sent me this gift. And CoinMan, if you're watching, you probably don't know this, but my birthday is tomorrow. So let me show you what he sent. Move this out of the way. Turn my light up here because you won't be able to see it very well. He sent me 2 really cool copper rounds. Let me show you this first one here, which is really neat. It is Starve the Beast. Very, very cool copper round. It's very, very, very neat. It's a 2019 from Silver Shield. I love the design. It's very cool. And then he also sent me this one, the Aztec Warrior. Oops. So, very cool gift from CoinMan 5000. And like I said, he did not know that my birthday is actually tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you all how old I am, but it was a very cool gift from him. I thought it was such a neat thing. And he gave me 2 copper rounds that I do not have that I can add to my collection. And like I said, he was the one that got me started into the copper rounds. I actually have a Dansco book that I put them in. And I have a couple of slots left open, and these will go into that book. Thank you once again, CoinMan 5000. I really, really appreciate the gift. Alright, well, I'm going to get into my penny hunt and see what I can find. And I'll be right back. Alright, well, I went through those and I did find one ender that was special. So let's go ahead and open it up, and it looks quite worn. So let's see what we've got. Alright. Let's go go ahead and lay them out. And here it is. Looks very worn. And it is, wow. It is an oldie, 1915. That is 104 years old. That is cool. Nice way to start out a box. How cool is that? That is neat. So very cool. Let's see if there is anything else in this roll. So we will do a very quick hunt. I'll lay these out. Flip them over real quick. See if there's any other friends in here. And nothing there. Nothing here. And nothing there. And it looks like he was alone in this roll. All right, well, like I said, great way to start out. Let's go ahead, get into the rest of these, and see what else we can find. All right, well, this was a really cool box. There was a lot of really neat finds. We'll start up here with the Canadians. We found 2 Canadians, an 81, and then we did find 1 young head, a 63. I'll go ahead and flip that over so you can see. That is a young head. And then we did only find 3 2009s, 2 of the birth years, and then 1 of the professional life. And then we found quite a few S's. We found a 169, unfortunately it's not the doubled, 3 1970s, all large date, a 71, 73, and a 74, so a lot of S's. And then we found 2 really neat coins. We found this one here. It is also a 69, but it is a D. Focus that in for you. But this one is what they call the floating roof. Get that there, and you can see here where the bar for the roof is missing. So it looks like this part of the roof is floating. Can you see that? So they call that the floating roof. So that's kind of a cool find. And then we also found this one here that has the Freemason symbol. And the G in the center, in case you don't know, that G stands for geometry. But when I flipped it over, it had this star on it. And I did not know what this star meant, so I had to do some research. And it has OES, and it's an inverted star, and I was like, well, what does this mean? So I looked it up, and it is the Order of the Eastern Star. And this is an organization that was created for women. And it is open for all master Freemasons and their female relatives, their spouses, and their descendants. So it allows women to be part of the Freemasons. So I thought that was really neat. And it's the Order of the Eastern Star. So I thought that was really cool. So that was a really neat coin. So that was really neat to find. Alright, and then we only found a few wheat pennies. This is the one you saw in the very beginning. The 1915. 104 years old. So let's take a look at the others. Get that to focus. And we found 1953D. This one's in really bad shape. 58D. Oh my goodness. There's not much of a date on that one. Well, looks like I can make out about a 5 there at the end. So it's a 19 something 5. So 25, 35, 15, 45, 55. So I don't know. So that one's a mystery. This one's a 1955D. And last is 1942. So 246 wheat pennies. And then all these other finds. So it was a really good box. Alright, well, if y'all like this video, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all next time.